Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Club Easy Learning, a free YouTube channel. I am Professor Dipanjan Kumar De. Today I am delivering another important lecture on bridges, that is data communication networking. The topic is bridges. Bridges. It is very important for BCA, MCA, MTech, MSc IT, MSc Computer Science and others competitive exam like NET exam, GATE exam throughout India. So before that I have explained hub, repeater, switches, and then it is bridges. These are all inter-networking device. These are all inter-networking device or inter-networking tools. So the topic is bridges. So the outcomes of this lecture: first, upon the completion of this session, the learner will be able to know what is bridges and how does it work. These two things you will understand. Some points wise I will explain bridges. So now, bridges. I already told inter-networking tools. It is a inter-networking tools, one of the networking tools or device. Bridges are. So now first of all, what is bridges? A bridges is used to connect two LANs. A bridges is used to connect two LANs or two segments, you can say. Two LANs. You see, this is a bridges. This is LAN 1 and this is LAN 2. So a bridges is used to connect two LANs, LAN 1 and this is LAN 2. Okay. So it is a inter-networking device. It is, so you can say bridges, that is bridges are networking device. Bridges are networking device. Networking device. Bridges are networking device. So I already told it connects two LANs. Connect two LANs. Bridges operate at the bottom two layer of OSI model. Number 2, bridges operates or on the bridges operates at the bottom two layer, at the bottom two layers, that is bottom two layers, that is physical and data link. Bottom two layers of OSI model. Data link means data link layer. That means bridges check the MAC address. Bridges check the MAC address. That is source or destination address. Bridges data link layer means bridges check MAC address. That means source address and destination address. Okay. So bridges works on the basis of MAC address. Bridges work on the basis of MAC address, that is data link layer. So you can say bridges works It works on the basis of MAC address. MAC address. MAC address means on the basis of MAC address. When you study on MAC address, that means it will automatically come into LANs. Automatically comes into LANs. That is, bridges are used to connect different LANs. Bridges are used to connect, that is MAC address. So we can say bridges are used to connect to LANs. Used to connect to different LANs. Actually different. This is LAN 1 and LAN 2. Two, we can say different. Two different LANs. Bridges are used to connect two different LANs. This is LAN 1 and LAN 2. Next point is, this is LAN of two different LANs only. Okay, two different LANs only. That means it has two different LANs. That means it has two ports, P1 and P2. We can say number 5. It has two ports. This is P1 and P2 in figure. P1, this is port, this is one port, this is another port. P1 and P2. P1 is connected to LAN 1 and P2 is connected to, this is LAN 2. So that means host H4, H5 and H6 are connected to port 1, and H1, H2 and H3 host are connected to port 2. So these are the two LANs. That means these are connected to LAN 2, or you can LAN, or you can say segment 1, segment 2. Okay, two segments. Okay, so port 1, port 2. It has two ports. That is P1 and P2. It has two ports. Then bridges can be used to extend the distance of a segment or LANs. Bridges can be used to extend, number 6. Bridges can be used to extend the distance of a segment. It can be used, number 1, to extend the distance of a segment, distance of a LAN, Okay, when we talk about LAN, that means bridges will used within a building or within a college, within an institution, within an organization, like this. Not wide area network, only LAN. LAN means within a building, within a college, within a organization, like that. So bridges can be used to extend the distance of a LAN. Number 2, provide for an increase the number of computers or hosts. Provide for an increase the number of hosts, on the network. I think you understand this point. Bridges can be used to extend the distance of a LAN. extend the distance of a LAN. That means this LAN can be extended with the help of bridge and provide for an increase the number of hosts. You can increase the number of hosts to the network. So next point coming, bridges provide forwarding facility. Bridges provide forwarding facility. Bridges provide forwarding facility. Bridges provide forwarding facility. Bridges. Point number 7. Point number 7. Bridges. Bridges provide forwarding facility. Providing, that is, bridges are providing forwarding facility. Forwarding means if a data packet has come into the bridge, that means if a data packet come into the bridge, then the bridge will forward the data packet. Then the bridge will forward the data packet. Say H1 is a host, is want to send a data to H4. H1 is want to send a data to H4. Okay, to H4. Then the data packet looks like this. This is look like this. That is, this is H1 and this is H4. That is, this is the source address, this is the destination. S, this is S, this is D. This is source address and this is D. D for destination address. Source address is H1, destination address is H4. Then first H1 send the data, then the bridge will take the data packet. Then you see H1 lies in LAN 2 and H4 lies in LAN 1. LAN 1. That is LAN 1. That means from LAN 2 to LAN 1, the bridge will receive the data packet from H1. Then bridge will forward the data packet to LAN 1. That means it will forward to LAN 1. Then it comes to H4. So this is called forwarding. This is called forwarding. Once again, if we say, suppose, this is very important, be careful, this is very important. Suppose H1 want to send a data packet to H3 on the same LAN. On the same LAN, that means bridge will not forward the data packet. That is on the same LAN, on its own network, that is on LAN 2, that is on own network, then bridges will not forward the data packet. That means on the same LAN, bridges will not forward the data packet. On the other LAN, one LAN to other LAN, the bridges will forward the data packet. So this is the main work of bridge. Okay. I think you understand very nicely. Next point coming to bridges provide filtering facility. Next point number 7. Point number 8. Bridges provides filtering capacity. Bridge provide filtering capacity. Filtering capacity means filter the data packet. Suppose when a bridge takes a data packet, suppose H1 want to send a data packet to H4, then what he will do? Bridge will take the data packet and he will reach the takes the data packet. the bridge will check take the data packet and check the destination address. H1 want to send a data packet to H4, so then first bridge will take the data packet. H1 is the source address, then bridge will check the data packet whether it is destination address is H4, so just bridge will filter the data packet. That means after receive the data packet, it will store and forward. That means it will store and then processing the data packet. Processing means whether he will check whether the destination address is where. So destination address is 4. He will send the data packet only the destination address, not the other address like H5 and H6, because destination address is 4. That means we can say security provide security also, because when H1 and H4 are exchanging the data, other ports are not understand whether they are exchanging data. So bridge provide filtering capacity. Next point, last point, bridge within the bridge collision not possible. Within the bridge, next point number 9, within the bridge no collision possible. Number 9, this is 8 and this is 9. Within the bridge no collision is there. Within bridge no collision is possible. No collision is possible because bridge uses store and forward strategy. Because bridge uses store and forward facility is there. So within the bridge no collision is possible. It means first bridge receive the data packet, then after processing it will forward. Even 2 or more devices send the data packet at the same time, there will be no collision, since it has store and forward facility. So we can say within the bridge no collision is possible. These are the 9 points I have given about bridge. So I think you understand very nicely. Next I will come with the new topic, that is router and gateway. So till then, bye bye. Thank you very much. Watch it very nicely. Keep watching, sharing, commenting this video with your friends, with your neighbor. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you. Bye bye.